the best it gets, brother, is when you are not thinking about NoFap. You are not thinking about quitting pornography. You're not thinking about no PMO. You're just living life. You're just in the moment. You're just out and about. Sometimes, like, imagine if you were out with friends and, you know, you're laughing and you're just chilling out and you're having a good time. And you're like, man, like, look at me. Like, I'm away from it. Like, I'm outside. I'm living life. I'm being productive. I'm engaging with life. I'm not anywhere near PMO. The next time you do that, man, pat yourself on the back and realize, oh, I'm doing it. Because honestly, brother, this path is not about doing 30-day challenges and counting days. It's about letting the momentum of life carry you away. You're just away, dude. You're just away. And it's not just in the short term, man, because notice this, like, it can be in the short term. You can feel really, really kind of present to life. You can be really kind of in the moment, as I said, with your friends or just out and about or just, you know, hanging out with yourself, man, whatever you like to do. Or, and this is what we really want, you are present to life. You are away from it in the long term, right? What I mean really, man, is like your life is set up in such a way where you don't even think about PMO. You don't think about streaks. You don't have the thought, what day am I on? And, you know, am I going to relapse? No, brother. In the long term, if you set yourself free and you are away from it, you are detached from it, you are removed from this PMO NoFap game, my friend, you are free. And what's interesting is it's not that you just want to like quit pornography. You want to be a free man. You want to have that amazing organic self-control where you just make the right choice, man, because in your heart you want to make yourself happy. And you want to do the right thing for yourself. Really, man. Each video, it's like I express a different way you can quit. And again, we know it's not really quitting, it's transforming. But still, what is the way here? I'm going to say today, listen to your soul and let life just sweep you away. Just get caught up in life. Just be too busy with life. Because notice, man, you're a certain person without PMO. It's like you've just got a momentum for life. You've got a kind of energy to you. You're going to say yes to things. You're going to be more open-minded. You're going to be less afraid. And you're going to be more open to opportunities. And brother, the most beautiful part, again, it's that recognition. I'm free. I'm away from it. I'm not in my room not trying to relapse. I'm out and about, living life, getting some sunshine in my eyes, with some people, living. Another way you can transform out of pornography is to create your life such that you're outdoors and you're soaking in so much life that you forget about relapsing. You forget about it, bro. You forget about NoFap. You forget about all of this, bro. It's just so beautiful, man, when you start living your life. Yeah, because, like, you know what's crazy, man? We don't live our lives. Have you noticed that, man? We don't actually live our lives if we just, for example, stuck on social media or especially stuck on PMO. It's like everything comes to a halt and, like, spiritually, we're just not even present. And when we're not spiritually present, we don't make the decisions that we want to make. Because when we're soulless, without our souls, without that kind of light and life force, we don't want to do stuff. We don't want to face reality. We don't want to go outdoors. And that's the thing, brother. You know what happens? It flips around completely. So you start spending so much time outdoors. You start spending loads of time with people. The amount of people, brother, that I've met since I've quit pornography is crazy. Like, probably more people than I've ever met in my entire life. Just because I'm out and about. And it's weird, man. It's a bit personal, this, but genuinely, like, in my experience, I'm not afraid of people anymore. Yeah, because when you're like, you know, in the PMO fog, people can easily be ideas in your mind that are kind of like almost scary, if you know what I mean. Basically, your mind will just distort the idea of someone because it's looking through the filter and lens of fear, right? Because, like, when we use pornography, again, we lose our true self. We lose we could say our spiritual connection. And with that connection, brother, does the true part of us come through. And that really, that's light, that's love, that's consciousness, that's true self. But when we're cut off from that, the truth is, man, we've just got our egos in the way. And the ego is a bunch of fear. It's a big ball of fear, big dense ball of fear. And the tragic thing about, you know, this ball of fear is it just prevents you from living your life. Honestly, man, even with all the spiritual work that I've done over the past couple of years, do you know what is one of the biggest insights I've gotten from, you could say, God or the universe? Is to live your life. And in my heart of hearts, brother, I knew, and I know now, I could not live my life if pornography was there. Because I knew myself, and I just knew I was blocking myself. I knew I was squandering what I had and my potential, my life force. And again, if you want another way you can transform out of pornography, here it is. Ready? And this is not going to be popular, man. I'm just going to say it because it might help you, okay? It's just being super honest emotionally. If you can muster the courage and muster the balls to be emotionally honest with yourself, dude, you will feel all of this, yeah? Again, the thing that really changes you, is the goodness. It's how good it feels. It's just how amazing life is and life gets because you are free. And yeah, dude, not every day will be sick, of course, man. But just deep down, brother, you're just not thinking about PMO. It's not on your mind. It's not on your radar. You're thinking about everything else but that. There's a lovely perspective I like to take, man, which is as you kind of mature and evolve, it's not that your problems go away. You just get better problems. So, naturally, man, you'll be thinking about something and you might even be stressing, but you just won't be thinking about this. And this is, honestly, man, like it's a soul-sucking, energy-draining demon. I don't mean to demonize it, man. I kind of feel like I have there. But if you want to quit, or transform out of it, you want to at least begin to frame it negatively to begin with. Because later down the line, man, you can reclaim it as something that's positive and sort of as part of your journey. But to begin with, man, you've got to see it honestly, brother, as like the worst thing in the world. And that's not disconnected from love. No, it's actually the most loving thing that you can do. It's actually the most loving perspective that you can take. Because with taking this perspective, are you loving yourself so much, and your future self especially? Oh my gosh, man. Here's another perspective for you, brother. The way that you quit and transform out of it is you fall in love with your future self. You can start to feel the energy of your future self. You can kind of feel into who you would be, who you're becoming. It feels like a bit of like an abstract energy. It's like I can feel it, but it's also like so awesome that you kind of feel a little bit of distance between you and it. It kind of excites you. It might even keep you up a little bit at night. Like, man, like life could be so good, and life will be so good. And even if you want to, life is so good. Yeah. You start to stop putting it off into the future. You start reclaiming it. You start making it now. And that, man, that's where you really start taking off. When you decide that you are your future self, that there's no difference. And notice as well, if you are your future self, you treat yourself differently. You treat yourself with a different respect. And man, I'll just say one more thing, which is, dude, if I could tell you how beautiful it is on the other side, I would. And I actually am going to do that right now. Brother, what you need to hear is it's so worth it. It's so worth it to be free. Your mind is clear. Your soul is clean. You feel good again. You feel like a kid again. You feel free, free-spirited. You want that freedom more than anything, man. I've said in past videos, man, you won't be needing to watch this stuff. You can watch my other videos. You can watch this anyway if you want, but you won't need to. You won't need to, man. You'll be free. All right, brother, we're going to call things there. If you want any help or support from me personally, I do offer coaching and mentoring. If that speaks to you, brother, you can book a free call with me with a link in the description. Otherwise, my friend, lots of love, take care, and as always, man, peace.